Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Construction Progress Chapter 2 of my Lockheed EC-121 Warning Star. You heard that correctly, there's a Chapter 2 of it. Actually, at this phase, I consider it done. As you can see there's the Lockheed EC-121 Warning Star, which is, of course, 55-0122. And, of course, spoiler alert, if you look on the right side, I changed my mind. Special thanks to Caracal Decals. They gave me a replacement sheet. I did the right side again, as you can see here. And as you might have seen in the previous video, right here, where it says AFRES for Air Force Reserves, the decals were tearing, as you might have seen. So I didn't really ask per se, but, I made it known to Caracal Decals or whoever was selling the decals that my decals were being ripped to shreds. So they were nice enough to send me a replacement sheet, and I got it. Now, of course, as we go along the aircraft here, all the warnings are on here, and believe me, they matter to me. Now, some of these decals, I put decals over because the crew's call sign of this aircraft is Labrador 5-4. Hence the name of my favorite animal, the English Labrador Retriever. You heard that correctly, I have a favorite animal. It's the English Labrador Retriever. And, of course, Labrador Retrievers have two coats of fur, that is. Now, bear in mind that I speak metaphorically a lot. So, the decals here are basically a lot of the decals I did, like, for example, like right over here, as well as the right-hand side of the aircraft. I double decaled it for the same reason why the Labrador Retriever has two coats of fur, that is. And this airplane I have here is namesaked after a Labrador Retriever that I currently know, which is a lie from time of recording. You heard that correctly. This airplane here is namesaked after Grit, as you can see here. Now, I met this dog, of course, on Halloween of 2015, and as 2015 was winding down, as year 2015 was winding down, and of course, around the rest of the 2010s as well as the early 2020s. Since I am an early riser, thanks to Civil Air Patrol, I'd see a woman in the background, Andrea, walking the dog. And of course, I got permission to pet Grit one day. And there was actually one day, where I thought he was going to eat my ducks when I had him. But, Andrea's all like, I think he wants to make friends with him. Well, one day when I was doing a cleanup from where I came from before, I got permission to pet Grit. I looked at his collar, and it rang some bells. And from the time being I recorded this video, I won't say full names, but special thanks to Andrea and Dwayne for allowing me to, of course, take not only photographs of my favorite animal, but also, to, of course, be a part of the body in Glenwood Hills from the time I recorded this video. So at this phase, I consider my Grit done. My Grit is this airplane here. Grit is spelled Golf Romeo India Tango, if y'all can see it. And if you can see on the airplane here, I put all the warning decals on because with me being in Civil Air Patrol as well, details matter. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Labrador Retrievers have 2 coats. The reason why their call sign is Labrador 5'4" and what Labrador Retrievers have to do with this is mostly metaphorical. These people here are, of course, playing their role as early warning, whatever you want to call it, or whatever role the Lockheed EC-121 Warning Star played. And they're scrounging for threats and alerting us, just like Labrador Retrievers would do. And of course, their mindset is like a Labrador Retriever. Otherwise, that's it. And of course, I shall hang it up real soon.